Natalee Holloway, a bright and spirited 18-year-old from Mountain Brook, Alabama, was on the brink of a new chapter in her life. Recently graduated from high school, Natalee was excited to celebrate this milestone with her classmates on a trip to the beautiful island of Aruba. The white sandy beaches and the vibrant nightlife promised a perfect getaway before she embarked on her next journey at the University of Alabama. But what began as a joyous celebration quickly turned into a haunting mystery. On the night of May 30th, 2005, Natalee was last seen leaving a local nightclub with 3 young men. She never returned to her hotel, and from that moment, the serene paradise of Aruba became the backdrop for an intense and heartbreaking search. The initial search efforts were swift and extensive, involving local authorities, volunteers, and even the FBI. The island was scoured, and the waters were searched, but there was no trace of Natalee. As days turned into weeks, the hope of finding her alive began to fade, and the case of Natalee Holloway became one of the most perplexing and tragic disappearances in recent history. As the sun set on the island paradise of Aruba, Natalee Holloway and her classmates were ready to make the most of their final night. The group decided to spend the evening at Carlos and Charlie's, a popular bar known for its lively atmosphere and vibrant nightlife. Natalee was seen dancing, laughing, and enjoying herself, surrounded by friends and fellow graduates. Around 1:30 a.m., Natalee was spotted leaving the bar with 3 young men: Joran van der Sloot, a Dutch student, and 2 brothers, Deepak and Satish Kalpoe. This would be the last time anyone would see her. According to witnesses, Natalee appeared to be in good spirits as she got into a car with the 3 men. They drove off into the night, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. The timeline of events that followed is both crucial and perplexing. Joran van der Sloot claimed that he and Natalee went to the beach, where they talked and enjoyed each other's company. He stated that he left her there and went home, a story that has been met with skepticism and conflicting accounts from the Kalpoe brothers. By the next morning, Natalee's absence was noticed, and her friends quickly raised the alarm. The search efforts were immediate, but the timeline of her last known movements became a puzzle that investigators struggled to piece together. Each interaction, each sighting at Carlos and Charlie's, became a critical part of the investigation. As we continue to unravel the mystery of Natalee Holloway, we must examine every detail of that fateful night. What really happened after she left the bar? Who was responsible for her disappearance? And why has the truth remained so elusive for so long? In the immediate aftermath of Natalee Holloway's disappearance, the island of Aruba was thrust into a whirlwind of confusion and urgency. The initial investigation began with a focus on the last people seen with Natalee Joran van der Sloot, a Dutch student, and the Kalpoe brothers, Deepak and Satish. The trio quickly became the primary suspects in the case. Joran van der Sloot, a charismatic and seemingly confident young man, claimed that after leaving Carlos and Charlie's, they drove to the beach where he last saw Natalee. His story was corroborated, albeit inconsistently, by the Kalpoe brothers, who stated they had dropped the pair off and went home. However, their accounts were riddled with contradictions, raising suspicions and casting doubt on their credibility. The Aruban police were initially criticized for their handling of the case. Early missteps included delays in securing evidence and interviewing key witnesses, which allowed crucial time to slip away. The rental car used that night was not immediately impounded, and potential surveillance footage was not promptly reviewed. This lack of urgency and procedural errors would later be scrutinized heavily by both the media and Natalee's desperate family. As days turned into weeks, the investigation seemed to stall. Despite extensive searches, including the use of cadaver dogs and divers scouring the coastline, no concrete evidence was found. The island's idyllic beaches and turquoise waters held their secrets tight, offering no clues to Natalee's whereabouts. The pressure mounted on Aruban authorities, who found themselves under the global spotlight. The case attracted international media attention, with reporters flocking to the island, turning it into a media circus. Amidst this chaos, Natalee's family, led by her determined mother, Beth Holloway, tirelessly advocated for her daughter, pushing for answers and justice. The initial investigation into Natalee Holloway's disappearance was marred by confusion, inconsistencies, and missed opportunities. As we delve deeper into this perplexing case, we must consider: did these early missteps cost us the chance to find Natalee? And what did these initial actions reveal about the complexity and challenges of solving her mysterious disappearance? As we delve deeper into the mystery surrounding Natalee Holloway's disappearance, it's crucial to examine one of the central figures in this case, Joran van der Sloot. Joran van der Sloot was a 17-year-old Dutch student living in Aruba when he first crossed paths with Natalee Holloway. Known for his charismatic demeanor and confident personality, Joran quickly became a person of interest, especially given his presence on the night Natalee vanished. In the days following her disappearance, Joran's behavior and statements only added to the enigma. Initially, he claimed that after leaving the bar, Carlos and Charlie's, he and Natalee went to the beach where he last saw her. However, this account was filled with inconsistencies. Over time, Joran's story shifted multiple times, each version conflicting with the last. But who is Joran van der Sloot beyond this case? Born in the Netherlands, Joran moved to Aruba with his family at a young age. His father, a prominent figure in the local legal community, and his mother, a school teacher, provided him with a stable upbringing. Yet, despite this, Joran's later years were marred by questionable choices and troubling behavior. Following Natalee's disappearance, Joran's life took a darker turn. In 2010, he was arrested for the murder of Stephanie Flores, a young woman in Peru. This crime, occurring exactly 5 years after Natalee vanished, painted a chilling picture of Joran's potential for violence and deceit. He was subsequently convicted and sentenced to prison in Peru, where he remains to this day. Joran's conflicting statements, erratic behavior, and subsequent legal troubles have only deepened the mystery surrounding Natalee Holloway's fate. Was he involved in her disappearance, or is he just a convenient scapegoat? As we continue to explore this perplexing case, Joran van der Sloot's profile stands as a crucial piece of the puzzle, a reminder of the complexities and dark turns that have shaped this enduring mystery. The disappearance of Natalee Holloway not only shook her family and friends, but also had a far-reaching impact on international travel advisories and parental concerns. Natalee's case highlighted the potential dangers that young travelers could face, leading to increased caution and awareness among parents and students alike. In the immediate aftermath of her disappearance, travel advisories were issued, warning tourists about the risks of traveling to Aruba and other similar destinations. This event prompted many parents to reconsider allowing their children to travel abroad unsupervised, especially to locations known for their nightlife and party atmosphere. The media coverage of Natalee's case was intense and relentless, capturing the attention of millions around the world. In the United States, news outlets provided continuous updates, while in Aruba, the local media scrutinized every aspect of the investigation. This dual coverage created a global dialogue about safety, responsibility, and the vulnerabilities of young travelers in foreign lands. Public reaction was swift and emotional. In the United States, there was an outpouring of support for Natalee's family, with many people joining the search efforts and advocating for justice. In Aruba, the case brought unwanted attention and scrutiny to the island, impacting its reputation as a safe tourist destination. The international impact of Natalee Holloway's disappearance is a testament to the profound effect that one tragic event can have on global perceptions and behaviors. It serves as a sobering reminder of the importance of vigilance and the need for continued efforts to ensure the safety of travelers worldwide. As we continue to explore the mystery of what happened to Natalee, it's clear that her story has left a lasting legacy, influencing travel safety measures and shaping the way we approach international travel to this day. The mystery of Natalee Holloway's disappearance didn't just fade into the background. It sparked numerous legal proceedings and spawned countless theories over the years. In the immediate aftermath of her disappearance, the 3 young men last seen with Natalee, Joran van der Sloot and brothers Deepak and Satish Kalpoe, became the primary suspects. Despite multiple arrests and interrogations, they were released due to lack of evidence. The legal system in Aruba faced intense scrutiny as the world watched, hoping for a breakthrough. Joran van der Sloot, in particular, has remained a figure of interest. Over the years, he has been arrested multiple times on different charges, including in connection with another young woman's murder in Peru. His involvement in Natalee's case remains a subject of intense debate and speculation. Various theories have emerged, ranging from accidental death to elaborate cover-ups. Some believe Natalee may have fallen victim to human trafficking, while others think she might have met with foul play and her body was disposed of in the ocean. One of the more controversial theories involves an alleged confession from van der Sloot, where he claimed that Natalee died accidentally and he disposed of her body. However, these confessions have been inconsistent and often recanted, leaving more questions than answers. The Holloway family has pursued justice relentlessly, filing civil suits and pushing for further investigations. Despite their tireless efforts, the truth remains elusive. The legal proceedings and theories only add layers to this already complex case. As we continue to search for answers, the hope for closure remains for Natalee's family and everyone impacted by her mysterious disappearance. In any criminal investigation, forensic evidence often holds the key to unlocking the truth. In the case of Natalee Holloway, however, the role of forensic evidence has been both crucial and incredibly challenging. Despite extensive searches, the physical evidence collected has been minimal. In the initial days following her disappearance, authorities scoured the beach, hotels, and surrounding areas for any clue that could lead to Natalee. Items such as clothing, personal belongings, or DNA traces that could provide leads were desperately sought after. However, the tropical environment and the passage of time made the preservation of potential evidence difficult. One of the most critical pieces of forensic evidence was the car that Joran van der Sloot and the Kalpoe brothers were seen driving on the night Natalee vanished. Forensic experts meticulously examined the vehicle, hoping to find any trace of Natalee, be it hair, fibers, or bodily fluids. Yet, the results yielded little to no substantial evidence that could definitively link the suspects to Natalee's disappearance. There were also multiple instances where alleged human remains and bone fragments were discovered in Aruba. Each time, forensic teams conducted detailed analyses to determine if the remains could belong to Natalee. Unfortunately, none of these findings have provided conclusive results, leading to more heartbreak for the Holloway family. The challenges in this case are compounded by the lack of a crime scene. Without a definitive location where the crime occurred, collecting and preserving forensic evidence becomes an uphill battle. The ocean, with its vast and ever-changing nature, further complicates the search for any underwater evidence. The role of forensic evidence in the Natalee Holloway case highlights the limitations and difficulties faced by investigators in missing persons cases, especially those that occur in such volatile environments. Despite the hurdles, the search for forensic clues continues, driven by the hope that one day, a piece of evidence will emerge to shed light on this enduring mystery. The disappearance of Natalee Holloway not only devastated her family, but also rallied a community and sparked global attention. From the moment Natalee went missing, her parents, Beth and Dave Holloway, became relentless advocates for their daughter. They immediately flew to Aruba, coordinating with local authorities and organizing searches, refusing to leave any stone unturned in their quest to find Natalee. Beth Holloway, in particular, became the face of the search effort. She worked tirelessly, appearing on television, holding press conferences, and meeting with officials to keep Natalee's story in the public eye. Her unwavering determination and advocacy brought international media coverage, making Natalee's case known worldwide. The Holloway family also established the Natalee Holloway Resource Center, a foundation dedicated to assisting families of missing persons. Their mission extends beyond Natalee, offering resources, support, and education to prevent future tragedies. This initiative has provided a glimmer of hope and a sense of purpose amidst their enduring pain. In addition to the Holloway family's efforts, the community rallied around them. Fundraisers, prayer vigils, and community events were held to support the search and the family. The outpouring of love and solidarity from both local and global communities has been a testament to the impact Natalee's story has had on people's hearts. Through their relentless advocacy and the creation of impactful initiatives, Natalee Holloway's family has ensured that her legacy continues. Their efforts remind us of the power of community and the enduring bond of family, even in the face of unimaginable tragedy. As we delve deeper into the mystery of Natalee Holloway's disappearance, it is essential to understand where the case stands today. Over the years, there have been numerous developments, yet the truth remains elusive. In recent years, the case has seen sporadic bursts of activity, often triggered by new leads or public interest. Despite the passage of time, the investigation remains active, with authorities occasionally revisiting old evidence or following up on new tips. In 2017, a renewed search was launched based on information provided by a former friend of Joran Sloot, but once again, it did not yield any conclusive results. Joran Sloot, the primary suspect in Natalee's disappearance, has continued to make headlines. Currently, he is serving a 28-year sentence in Peru for the murder of Stephanie Flores in 2010. His incarceration has not quelled the controversies surrounding him. Instead, it has intensified public scrutiny and speculation about his possible involvement in Natalee's case. In 2021, Sloot was briefly transferred to a different prison, sparking rumors and theories about potential new information coming to light. The legal implications of Sloot's incarceration are complex. While he has not been formally charged in connection with Natalee Holloway's disappearance, his criminal history and behavior continue to cast a shadow over the case. Efforts to extradite him to the United States to face charges related to an extortion case involving Natalee's family have been ongoing, adding another layer to the legal labyrinth. Despite the passage of nearly 2 decades, the Holloway family remains hopeful. They continue to work closely with authorities and private investigators, determined to find answers and achieve justice for Natalee. The establishment of the Natalee Holloway Resource Center stands as a testament to their unwavering commitment to helping other families facing similar heartaches. As we navigate through the twists and turns of this enduring mystery, we are reminded of the importance of perseverance and the relentless pursuit of truth. As we reach the conclusion of our deep dive into the mystery of Natalee Holloway's disappearance, it's essential to reflect on the broader implications this case has for international travel safety. Natalee's story is a stark reminder of the risks that travelers, especially young people, may face when venturing abroad. It underscores the importance of vigilance, awareness, and the need for comprehensive safety measures. The case has not only impacted Natalee's family, but has also prompted changes in how travel safety is perceived and managed. Many parents and young travelers now take extra precautions, and travel advisories have become more stringent. The establishment of the Natalee Holloway Resource Center is a testament to the ongoing efforts to improve safety and provide resources for those in need. We urge our viewers to remain vigilant when traveling and to educate themselves and their loved ones on how to stay safe. Your awareness and preparedness can make a significant difference. If you have any information that could help solve this case, please contact the appropriate authorities. Additionally, consider supporting organizations that work towards resolving missing persons cases and enhancing travel safety. Together, we can honor Natalee's memory by contributing to a safer world for all travelers. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay safe, stay informed, and continue to seek the truth.